Magazines: Time, Fortune, Life, Money, People, Entertainment Weekly, Sports Illustrated, U.S. News and World Report, Saturday Review, Newsweek, National Review, Reader's Digest, Business Week, Atlantic Monthly, McCall's, Forbes, Look, Harper's Magazine. These are sources where the editors and people in major control of the editorial content are people who belong to the Council on Foreign Relations. And when they're having big editorial meetings, when they take the angles on the news, things are discussed that we have to manipulate things this way, we have to look at it this way, and they alter and manipulate the news to present it in a way that is probably completely contrary to what the actual events are. David Rockefeller said in 1991, "We are grateful to the Washington Post, the New York Times, Time Magazine, and other great publications whose directors have attended our meetings and respected their promises of discretion for almost 40 years. It would have been impossible for us to develop our plan for the world if we had been subject to the bright lights of publicity during these years. But the world is now more sophisticated and prepared to march towards a world government. The supranational sovereignty of an intellectual elite and world bankers is surely preferable to the national autodetermination practice in past centuries." So obviously the names of the media people who we just went through, they are invited to their meetings and they don't say anything. They know there are things discussed at these meetings that don't get out in the media. And when they actually have these meetings, they have security people that come in vans, clear places out. Sometimes they have meetings at hotels that sweep for bugs, and they clear out whole floors, and they do a lot of stuff so people don't find out what's discussed in their meetings. So here we have media people who a lot of people trust, that they see every night in the news, that they're friends. You're friends with that guy that's telling you the news on TV. You feel like you could trust him. But they've been to these meetings. They know exactly what's going on, and they could tell you line upon line exactly what's going on, but they don't because they agree with the goals of the organizations they belong to. Trilateral Commission. Just went through the quote from David Rockefeller. David Rockefeller is a high-ranking official, not so much active anymore because he's kind of old, but when he was a younger man, high-ranking leader in the Council on Foreign Relations, head of the Chase Manhattan Bank, director of the Federal Reserve Bank in New York, and he was identified in Thomson Dye's 1979 book, Who's Running America, as the most powerful man in America. Obviously, in the Rockefeller dynasty, it was said, somebody had written in an article that David Rockefeller has so much power that he could get in his limousine and drive through every red light in New York and would not be stopped because of the power that he has. He